Hi everyone, welcome back to C Programming tutorial series. In today's video, we are going to discuss about searching a specific item in an array using a linear search technique. So before coming to today's topic, I just want to tell you guys that if you guys like this video, click on like button, share it with your friends, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and if you guys have any questions then let me know in the comment section. Now let us start our discussion. So let me first tell you what is a linear search. So a linear search is one of the technique of searching an item in an array where the searching takes place sequentially starting from the first item of an array. Whatever item we are searching, that item we will be searching in the first position. If we find that item in the first position of an array, then we will display that item along with the position of that item. If we didn't find that item in the first location, then we will move on to search for that item in the second location. Like this, we'll be keep on searching in each and every location one by one until we reach the last location. If we find the searching item at any position, then we will display that item along with the position, otherwise we will display element not found message. Okay, so this is the complete approach of searching an item using a linear search technique. So here I have written down the output of this program. So let us try to understand what are those variables we require to write this program to find a item using the linear search. So when the program gets executed, it will ask user to enter the size of the array. That means how many items I want to store in the array. Then user will enter, let us say 6. Then it will ask the user to enter the 6 items or elements. Then one by one user will enter 6 items. Then once again it will ask one more message, enter the element to search. That means out of these 6 items, which is that item I want to search. Then I will enter 6. Then it will show you a message, element 6 found at position 3. Okay, when the user enters these 6 items, these 6 items get stored inside the array in this manner, where in the first location the element 10 gets stored, and in the second position the element 15 gets stored, and like this each and every item gets stored in each and every next position in that array, where each and every position of the array will have their own index. First position I have marked as 1, and then second position I have marked as index as 2. Like this each and every position will have their own index. With the help of these indexes only, we will be performing the linear search to find the specific item. Okay, now just look at the output and just try to think how many variables we require for this program. So here, since we are asking the user to enter one number, that is the size, that means we need to create one variable of type integer which will hold this value 6. Let us say that variable is n. Then I need to create an array which will hold these 6 numbers. So for storing these numbers, I need to create an integer array. Let me give the size to this array as 10. That means maximum I can store 10 items in that array. Then next is I am asking user to enter the searching item or the key which we want to search in that array. So this is, I will create one more variable key of type integer. So this key variable will hold this value 6, and along with these 3 variables we want one more variable I, so that I can iterate. So what should be the approach of finding this element 6 in this array using the linear search? Okay, so as you can see, our items now get stored inside the array. So how we should start searching is, so we should first search for the item 6, which is our searching item or the key, in the first position. Okay, so one by one I need to visit each and every position of this array, and at the same time I need to check whether the key element 6 is matched with the item present in the first location. If it didn't match, then I need to move to the second position, and if it didn't find the key element in the second position, then I need to move to the third position. Like this, I need to keep on matching the key item with each and every position of this array. Okay, so since I am visiting each and every of these locations of an array, so I must use a for loop. Okay, because one by one, every time I am visiting each and every position of this array, so that can only be possible with any of the looping constructs, and in this case the best looping construct is for loop. You can use other looping constructs like while loop, do while loop, but for this situation the best looping construct is for. So with the help of the for loop, I can visit each and every position of this array. At the same time, I can compare the key item with the element, each and every element, and so to compare the key element with each and every item of the array, I need to use if. Okay, so what I should do, I should start a for loop from 1, I equals to 1 to I is less than or equals to n. Okay, I will start the for loop from this location, first location, and how long I need to iterate? Until the value of I becomes either less than or equals to 6. Okay, n value is 6. So 6 times I need to iterate. With each and every iteration, I need to check whether num of I is equals to key. When I will be on the first iteration, when I value is 1, I will compare the first item of this array, which is num of I is 1, num of 1 is 10. So 10 is equals to key is 6. No. Now these two numbers didn't get matched. Like this, I need to move to the next position. In the second position, I need to check. Now I is 2. Num of I is 2. Num of 2 is 15. 15 is equals to 6. No. Then I need to move to the next position. I value gets incremented by 1. Now I becomes 3. Num of I, which is 3, num of 3, which is this location, 6. 6 is equals to 6. Now both of these numbers gets matched. That means the item which we are looking for, we found that item, and when both the items gets matched, then I need to print element found at so and so position, and immediately after we print this message, we need to break the for loop. Why we need to break the for loop? Because here at the third position we have already found the searching item, so there is no need for us to further move to the next locations of this array, because we have already found. So that's why once we found the item which we are looking for, then we need to just come out from the loop. That's all. Okay, next one what we need to do is, suppose if we didn't find the searching item in that array, then in that case we need to do this. If I is equals to n, print element not found. Okay, after we come out from the for loop, we need to set this condition. If I is equals to 1, whenever we didn't find a item which we are looking for in this array, at that time we should display this message. What is the meaning of this if condition is, we have tried till the value of I equals to n. That means we first visited the first position, we didn't find, then I value gets incremented by 1, I becomes 1. That means we are on the second position, we didn't find that item. Then we move to the third position. On the third position also I didn't find the item. Like this I will keep on moving till the last position. Here now I am at the last position, that is on the 6th position. Now at the 6th position the value of I is 6. Now that 6 is n. Okay, when the I value 6 is equals to 6, that means I have traversed the entire array and still I didn't find the searching item which I'm looking for. So if this is the case, that means I have completely searched each and every index or each and every position of this array, but I didn't find the search key. That's why I will display print element not found message. Okay, so this is the complete logic of finding out the item in an array by performing the linear search. I hope you guys have understood. Now I will just convert this logic into a program. Now I have written the main function. Now I need to declare the variables which are required in my program. As I have already told you that we require 4 variables: n, array, key and I. So let us declare this. Clear screen and then int num of 10, then n, then key, then I. Now I need to display this message. Enter the size of array. Now I need to accept this input of n. Next I need to display this message. Enter 6 elements. Now one by one I need to start reading these numbers and store these numbers inside the array. So I will use a for loop. For I equals to 1. So if you have started the for loop with initial value of I equals to 1, then you need to set the condition for I is less than or equals to n. That means from 1 to 6. Suppose if you have started the for loop with I value equals to 0, then you need to set this condition to I is less than n. That is from 0 to 5. That means 6 values. Now you need to read each and every item. %d ampersand num of I, then bracket closed. Now I need to ask the user to enter this searching key using the printf. Then user will enter this value 6. Scanf %d ampersand key. Now I need to start searching. Now at this time these numbers get stored inside the array. Now one by one I need to start searching the searching key in each and every location of this array using the for loop. For I will start the for loop with 1. So whenever we will be using the for loop, you must know how for loop works. So whenever we use for loop, this is the first part which gets executed, and then this is the second part, then the body of the loop gets executed, then finally this increment part gets executed. So now I have started a for loop with the initial value of I equals to 1. Now I am on this place, so I will check whether this value of this array is equals to key value. If num of I is 1, so num of 1 is 10, is equals to key, our key. Okay, now I am checking whether this value is equals to key. If both of these values gets matched, then I will display a message t, comma item %d, means here I need to display the item which is key, the item which we are looking for. Then the position will be indicated with this value of I. Then once I found the item, immediately I need to break and then close the if and then close the for. Suppose we have not found the searching item in this entire array, so at the end here we will come and we will perform this condition. If I is equals to n, that means we have reached to the end of the array and still we didn't find any item. So we will print and then return 0 and then close. Okay, so this is how we can write a C program to perform a linear search. So I hope you guys have understood. I hope you guys have got some useful and valuable information from this video. If you guys like this video, click on like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and if you guys have any questions, then let me know in the comment section. And thanks for watching.